Good afternoon, artists. So today we're going to take the first step in creating our first portrait. We're going to practice blind contour drawing, and this is an exercise in which you will draw the contours of a subject, so in our case, a face, without looking at the paper, and we'll get into the rules and the guidelines in just a second. So why do artists practice blind contour drawing? It's a really great technique to cultivate your focus and curiosity, but it is a really terrible way for drawing things in the right place, and that's not the purpose of the exercise. Your coordination does get better with practice, and we will be practicing quite a few times before you start working on your final contour drawing. But it's kind of the uncontrollable aspect of the exercise that makes the final piece really interesting. And ultimately, I want to do this exercise with you all because it's a really liberating process for artists to kind of let go of control and kind of accept what comes out of their practice. So yeah, let's get into how to do this. So for today's activity, you're going to need some drawing paper or your sketchbook and a pencil. That's it. All right, so let's get into it. So you can see on your screen now I have my reference image. I'm a really happy picture of AOC. I think she has a really interesting face and I like her. And you can also see what I'm doing. So obviously this video of me drawing is a little bit sped up, but the whole process took me about 2 minutes. And it shouldn't take you that much longer than that. I would say between 2 to 4 minutes. And the only suggestion I have as you guys are going through this is to kind of move in order. So you don't want to go from eyeball to chin, right? Because those things are so far from each other. But you might want to move from the eyeball to the bridge of her nose and then to her other eyeball. You're kind of using each thing you draw as like a place marker, right? Even though you're not looking at your sheet of paper, you're kind of feeling where things should go next. But if you jump from the top of her head to the bottom of her head, there's no reference point in between. All right, y'all, so here it is, one of my blind contour line drawings. So, you know, obviously I'm missing some major facial features here. I think I'm missing a whole eyeball, and she's smiling a lot more in the actual reference image. But this is a really wonderful exercise in kind of just letting go. Letting your kind of instincts guide you in creating this piece of art, but also ultimately like letting go of what the final product looks like. I think as artists we tend to get hung up on, oh, I didn't want that to look like that, or that doesn't look good, or I didn't do a good job, but right, like you really didn't have that much control over this. So kind of giving yourself a little bit of a break as an artist. So this is a really great exercise in that. All right, so your assignment today is to create 3 blind contour line drawings using 1 reference image. So again, you're creating 3 line drawings, contour line drawings, using 1 reference image. And the purpose there is really so you get, you build a little bit of muscle memory and your coordination and focus gets a little bit better without having to, you know, shift your brain to think about a different image. So again, the rules are simple, right? You are looking at your reference image the entire time. Don't look down at what you're drawing. I promise, just trust the process. And you never pick your pencil up off the piece of paper, right? Your pencil is always on the paper. Good luck, y'all. I'm so excited to see what you guys create.